That's everything you need right there. The fan, an evap cooling pad, the screen, a bucket, a water pump, and about 10 feet of the clear aquarium tubing. I'm using 3/8 inch tubing, but you can use a quarter or 3/8 inch, whatever you want. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is cut a piece of screen just about the same size as the dimensions of the fan. That's a 20-inch box fan, but it's actually about 21 inches by 21 inches. Okay, it should look something like that now. That'll act as a barrier between the back grill of the fan and the cooling pad, just as an extra precaution to make sure no water gets in there. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and cut down the cooling pad to match the back of the fan as well, so about a 21 by 21 square in the case of my fan, but remember to measure it before you cut it. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and affix the pad and the screen to the fan. So I'll just remove these screws, put a washer or two over each one to hold it in like that, and then screw it back down in there. Okay, there's a close-up of it. That's basically how it should look. Again, we're going to trim this up after. Okay, now just take a pair of scissors and cut the pad and the screen down following the edge of the fan all the way around. Okay, it's all set up now. I just have to go ahead and poke the holes in the hose across the top so that the pad will get soaked. Add the water, fire it up. You'll notice I have fixed it with some wires. A couple of wires there and there, there and there. They just go through and wrap around and connect. That's just to pull everything really close and hold it secure. So this is really secure along here. It won't move at all. Okay, I've made a few holes, but just use a push pin like this. Just take a push pin, kind of push it along into the hose. And just keep going along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn it into a major soaker hose. Just make sure you punch enough holes in the tubing so it'll saturate the pad. Don't worry about punching too many. I probably punched 500 up there with the little push pin. If you use a larger diameter nail or something, of course, less holes. Pad's completely wet. It's just a little damp at the bottom, so I think I got it just the way I want it. And don't forget to clamp off the hose like that at the end. These pads are so porous, by the way, that putting one flat on the back of the fan like that with screen barely changes the airflow at all. It makes the motor work a tiny bit harder, but nowhere near like a problem issue. And again, totally safe. No water's getting in the fan if you use a layer of screen or two. I got it up on the bricks just to show you that it does drip a little bit at the bottom. Not too much, but the water will make it all the way to the bottom and drip off. If you put it in your window, just make sure the back end's hanging outside your windowsill. And if you put it in the doorway of your home, just make sure the back end's hanging and hitting like the front porch or sidewalk in front of your house or something. So you got to be careful using this inside, or pop it up and catch the water with a drip tray underneath it. But that's the whole setup right there. Works awesome.